Everybody, happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. I want to welcome each and every one of you to our live Friday night presentation. And I know that a friend or a family member or a business partner, somebody asked you to join tonight and they were excited. They said, you gotta jump on. Like, you have to see this. And I'm so excited that you're here. I know that we've got people from different parts of the country. I know not everybody has the availability to type right now. Maybe you're driving, maybe you're on your way home from work. But for those of you that can, if you could do me a favor and in the chat area, just put your name and where you're connecting from, right? Like a name and a city. Would love to see where everybody's at. I see my friend, my brother, one of our leaders, Jared from Atlanta. Always great to have you on. And look, we've got Ross from Hudson. We've got people from, Kansas City. Ruben, welcome. I want to welcome each and every one of you. Again, my name is Muzafer. I'm in Arizona. I know people are joining us from different parts of the country. We'll be getting started soon. We've got Moana from Houston and guest Chief Tama in Houston. Welcome. Another Atlanta, Georgia. We've got people still joining us from different parts of the country. North Carolina, welcome. Seattle, Washington, welcome. So I want to welcome each and every one of you again. Maybe a friend or a family member or a business partner. Somebody asked you to join. And before we get started with Club Secret and the information that they wanted you to see, I'll fill you in on a little bit. For me, I grew up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and actually one of the suburbs, well, between North Minneapolis and one of the suburbs, if you know anything about Minnesota. But I was told by my parents that if I want to become successful, go to school. So my dad is from East Africa. My mom is Middle Eastern. We got to the United States when I was 10, and I was told that the key to my success was a great education. And I got lucky enough to get through school and then get to university playing sports. I had the opportunity to play football in university. My senior year, I tore my ACL, MCL, and PCL ligament all in my right knee at the same time. Like, that's a whole lot of letters. And what happened is a lot of my friends went pro, God bless them. And I found myself graduating with 3 different degrees, trying to find the best opportunity for me. And I looked for a job and I couldn't find a good one, or something that I thought that was going to pay me what I was worth. And a really good friend of mine introduced me to this profession. And I met a guy that was 24 years old. I was 21. And this guy was making about $12,000 a month. And you have to understand, I had never made more than $2,500 in a month. And I just wanted to know what he did. And he traveled around the world and had a great lifestyle and talked about health and wellness and helping people. And I wanted to do that. Like, that was something that I was like, man, that's what I want to do. I thought it was fantastic. And so what happened is I saw this profession, fell in love, and we've had some incredible success throughout the years. 8 years ago, I came to this incredible company that you're looking at. So I've been with this company, Secret, now for just over 8 years. And when I first came, I was asked to be the vice president of this unbelievable opportunity. And when I came on board, we were doing around 140 million in business for the year. My very first year, we did over 150 million. The next year, we did over 160 million. My third year, we did over 200 million in business. And things have just grown since. Today, we're in over 60 countries. And it's been absolutely amazing what's happened. We've changed a lot of lives all over the world. And I'm so grateful. After 2 years of being the vice president, I actually resigned. Like, I resigned. And people go, what? But I never left. Like, I resigned as vice president, but I wanted to be an independent. I wanted to be an independent agent, an independent contractor, because I saw people that I was training and working with that had the time freedom, the lifestyle, more importantly, their income. Like, there were people in this company that were making more in a month than my vice president's salary for the year. And I just said, listen, I'm going to go do what I'm teaching all of you to do. And I'm going to show all of y'all. Like I fell in love with this. So let's talk about Club Secret, right? So Club Secret, ladies and gentlemen, has been growing, and what we talk about, it's pretty incredible. I was interviewed by a PR firm this morning or early afternoon, and they were like what is Club Secret? And I went to tell them, and everyone that I share this information to is blown away. And I tell people we are the lifestyle company. Like we help people look better, feel better, and experience the world. And I want you to know something, that we launched our membership, even though the company has been in business for quite a long time. We launched this Club Secret membership in 2021, and we've been developing it ever since. And every month, every week, every day, it gets better and stronger. But we rented out this place in Vegas that had this outdoor stadium pool called Surf. And that where you see travel is back, because think about it, we were in a pretty tough time in 2020 going into COVID, and people didn't go anywhere. Like people felt like they were stuck. And then all of a sudden the world opened up, and travel was back. And now it's like people just travel just because it's like revenge travel. Like I'm gonna go do it, and so, but that's not like what do they call like Photoshop? No, that's actually a big screen that we had that we used for a presentation. Like it was unbelievable. And we had travel was back. Like it was a lot of fun. So let me tell you about our Club Secret membership that we launched, that over the last year and a half to 2 years has gone unbelievable. There's four major categories. Number one, it's the obvious, right? Like we have an online travel agency for you. Like you may have heard of Expedia or Priceline or Kayak or one of these things. But imagine getting better pricing. Imagine it being your own. Imagine getting like wholesale net pricing. And so that's what this does. This website is ready. The minute you become our customer or our partner, it's there. It's yours. Like it's yours. You just have to put your name on it. So it saves you money on flights, hotels, car rentals, like everything. I'm just going to give you an example of hotels. So we booked a room at Caesar's Palace on May 30th. Check in, check out May 31st. When you go to things like Expedia or Priceline or hotels.com, it was $220. With us, it was $54. Like that savings is absolutely amazing. Here's another one, the Waldorf Astoria. I didn't even know what the Waldorf was until I watched the movie Coming to America. It was the first time I ever heard the Waldorf Astoria. Anyways, it's a pretty prestigious hotel, but if you go to Expedia, it's $281. With us, it's $193. There's your savings, right? This is, by the way, if you see me pointing over here, it's because I have another screen. I actually have three screens. So I'm pointing over to this screen over here because that's where my PowerPoint is. But this is private ocean condos in Florida. One night is $1,000 on every other site. With us, it's $232. You're saving almost $800 for one night, right? Next is a week in Cancun. Normally $4,800. With us, $1,400. You save $3,400 one vacation. Here's Indonesia, $900 for a week. With us, $252. Like I could go on and on and on about these savings. Category number one. Category number two, we design these vacations for you. They're called escapes. Now, our company is called Secret. So you get to go on a secret escape. Like that's kind of fun. And what we did is we've designed these vacations that are luxury with prices you can't get anywhere. Right. So let me show you, right? Here's some examples. Mexico for $199 for 5 nights. Costa Rica, Dubai, right? Thailand. Okay, let me tell you about this Thailand trip because a bunch of people just came back from this one. There was a 5-night option, a 7-night option. 5-night was $399. Ask me, what do you get, Muzafer? Okay, since I can't hear you, I'm going to tell you anyways. You know what you get for $399? Obviously, you're going to fly there. That's separate. Your flight is separate. We can't do anything about that. But for $399, you get a suite. Like you get your suite that you stay in. You get all your breakfast taken care of. You get hotel to airport transfers, like from the airport to the hotel, back to the airport, taken care of. You get 3 special dinners taken care of. You get another dinner on a yacht taken care of. You get another tasting dinner event at Blue Mango Restaurant. You get a private tour of James Bond Island. You get, like, guys, I can go on and on about the things, but you also get a royal Thai massage included. Like, do you understand how much all of that stuff would cost? And you're getting all of it for $3.99 because we designed it for you. And that's like everything that you see. This is my buddy Jay, and he ended up going on a trip to Thailand, and he's talking about with him and a bunch of friends and what they did, and the results that they had. Now, that's category number 2. Category number 3, we have a contract. We have partnered with over 1 million retailers. 1 million. Now, I can't list all 1 million out, but you'll be able to have access to all of them, trust me. But here's some examples. AMC movie theaters. Anybody like going to the movies? They're expensive. Six Flags, Disney, Cinemark. Like, I took my wife and daughters to Southern California. We went to SeaWorld, and we stood in line. And when we got to the front, my wife was like, baby, did you get the tickets on Club Secret? And I was like, oh my God, I forgot. I said, look, I said, God bless, we're doing well. Like, even if we save $5 or $10, we'll be okay. I'll just buy the ticket. She goes, no, I think that's a mistake. And we got to the front, and the guy was like, it's $109 a ticket. A ticket. There was 4 of us. I'm like, 109 to go into SeaWorld? And I looked at my wife, I go, let me check Club Secret. And the guy was like, sir, I said, man, just hold on a second. He's like, sir, there's a line. I said, just hold on. And I went on my phone, checked Club Secret. You know how much it was? $59 a ticket. Like 59. We went to Legoland, we saved money. We went to Universal Studios, we saved money. We saved money on our hotels, our flights. Like, that trip, we saved almost $600. Right? If you have pets, use Petco through us. DoorDash through us, Sunglass Hut. Like there's 1 million retailers. You will save money at restaurants. This is my buddy Jared, right? He is telling a story. I don't know if you can hear him.
Can't do it, but then I looked up on member deals.
Maybe you can hear that.
40% savings. So instead of paying $6, we paid $33. I thank member deal.
So he saved money taking his family to the movies. Okay, now let me tell you something is, not only has he gotten results with our membership, not only is he a fighter. He is a fighter, a firefighter, and he's somebody that saves lives. But he's also someone that has changed lives in our company. He's an amazing leader, a dear friend, and he's doing incredible things. But so Jared, thank you, man. I know you're on here. I appreciate you more than I can explain. Number 4, right, is telemedicine. You have access to a doctor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. My daughter, she's 12. A few months back, she was throwing up and throwing up and throwing up. I was worried, but I didn't want to take her to urgent care. You know why? There's so many other sick people with other sick stuff. And I was worried. I go, let me just call urgent care. Not urgent care, telemedicine. Right? Instead of taking her to urgent care at 11 at night, let me just call telemedicine. And we got a doc, and he checked her out through video. And he said, I know exactly what she has. Look, don't worry. I'll send a prescription to the pharmacy. I went and picked it up. I didn't have to take my daughter out of the house while she was throwing up like crazy. I didn't have to take her out late at night. I didn't have to do a copay. I went right to the pharmacy, got the medicine. She was 80% better the next morning and 100% better in a day. Like, unbelievable. Like, this Be Well is phenomenal. That lady tells her story. We have so many stories. This membership, there's so much more to it. Is $50. $50. And because you're a member, you'll also get a $50 credit on products. You're going, wait a minute. You didn't say anything about products. I know. I'm about to get to it. So $50 gives you a membership that's going to save you $4,000 a year, and it's going to give you a $50 product credit. A product credit. So you're going, well, wait a minute. I spend 50, and then you're going to give me a credit of $50 on what? Let me show you what we have. Secret started about 20 years ago. This is our CEO, Isaac Ben Shabbat. Him and his family came to America and were almost homeless. And they heard a story about people that sold toys in the middle of the mall. And they said, maybe we can do that, raise money, and make sure we buy our parents' house back so we're not homeless anymore. And what they did is they called 20 of their friends and said, hey, will you come to America and help us? Like, we need you for 4 months to sell these toys. We sent our last dime to China. Can you come help us? We can't pay for your flights, but if you help us, we'll be indebted to you for the rest of our lives. 20 of their friends came and helped them. The toys showed up from China. It was toy helicopters. Their goal was to do 400,000 and $200,000 in sales in 4 months, and they didn't do it. And they ended up doing 4 million, like 4 million. 2 million was profit. I remember when I heard the story, I asked him, "What'd you do with the money?" He said, "Muzafer, I equally split the money with all 20 of my friends." That was the day I decided I wanted to be in business with him. He had honesty, integrity, character, and heart. That's what I wanted to be in business with. And then he told me from there, they designed a skincare line using the minerals from the Dead Sea. From there, we brought on a nutrition company. So we have brought the best nutrition and skincare to the world. That's our product. And you'll get a $50 product credit every month that you're a member that you'll be able to use towards product. Like, it's the best win-win I've ever seen. So let me talk about our nutrition. What goes inside of your body is so important. Dr. Howard Cohn designed a nutrition line by a doctor for doctors. That's what it was designed for, from a doctor to doctors. And we started getting all these doctor offices, all of them. And all of a sudden, I started getting into athletes. And they were like, "Hey, listen, in order for us to use it as an Olympic athlete or professional athlete, we need the Informed Sports certification." And we sent our product, it got tested. They were like, "This is the cleanest line of nutrition. Bam, here's your seal." Like, it's unreal. Like, we don't have spokespeople. People pay for our product, even professional athletes. And so he designed a nutrition line that's organic, vegan, non-GMO, no sugar, no dairy. There's no soy in our protein. There's no whey, like whey, WHEY. Why? Because it's the waste of dairy. And after 3 months of taking that protein, it puts calcium deposits in your blood. Soy, Google it. It's so horrible for the human body. Ours is plant-based with brown rice and pea protein. Then you go to our greens. It's 22 raw vegetables that are raw. They're not cooked over 111 degrees. Like, I can go on and on. Our number one product is molecular hydrogen. So we've got categories like our energy products, one of my favorites. Some of you are like, "That's what you're on." No, but I should look, listen, you don't want to see me on an energy drink, man. I'm going to tell you right now. If I take an energy drink, I come through the Zoom into your living room. I'm just kidding. Maybe. No, listen, the energy is absolutely incredible. Our sleep product, it doesn't put you to sleep, but while you're sleeping, it balances your alkalinity. A lot of people need a boost in their alkalinity. When your body is alkaline, it reboots, and disease cannot live in an alkaline body. Now, weight loss, weight management. We have the best system I have seen. Next is discomfort. People go, "What is that molecular hydrogen, that recovery? What is it?" It's called recovery. Muzafer, what does it do? I go, "I don't know. What do you need to recover from?" Think about that. Like, some people use it for before workout, after workout. Some people use it for head, knees, shoulders, toes, whatever it is. My daughter fell down the stairs. She took 2 of them, and her back was completely red in less than 30 minutes. She was back to normal. I had a broken tooth where they did an implant. That's where they drill a screw into your bone, and my mouth was swollen. They said, "You can't talk for 3 days." I said, "Man, do you know what I do for a living?" And I called Doc, and he said, "Take 3 of them, Muzafer, let it sit between your gum and your lip. A day and a half. A day and a half. That's half the time I was doing conference calls, Zoom calls, just like this. Like, our nutrition is the best in the world. Our DigestX, absolutely incredible. Gut health, our probiotic, immune support. Like, these are some of my favorite products. Now, let's talk about the outside of your body. We just talked about the inside. The outside is your skin. The Dead Sea, almost 2 million people go every year. There's 21 minerals inside the Dead Sea. 12 are exclusive, right? And we have product lines such as face care, age defying, body, men's, hair care line, beauty. Like, our number one is the soap. It's the mud from the Dead Sea, ladies and gentlemen, the mud. Like, absolutely incredible. One of my favorite products. I used it today. How many of you showered? How many of you use soap? Some of you didn't raise your hand. I'm just kidding, right? But we've got products that make people say, "Wow, wow, 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 wow," because we designed them to get you instant results. We're an instant-based society. People want results now. I'm going to show you an example. This is a mask. Normally you put on a mask and you let it sit for 20 minutes and then you remove it with water. Not this one. This one only has to sit for 3 to 5 minutes and you remove it with what? A magnet. Look at her. That's a magnet. It's removing the mask. And then it leaves this fine, like this natural oil, and your face feels smoother than ever before. Like it's a fan favorite. I could go on and on and on about that mask. We have a men's line that is one of my favorites. I use this all in one because I cut my head every 3 days. That kind of sounded weird. That's like slang for cutting my hair on my head. I have very little hair on my head, so I just shorten it and say I cut my head. But I didn't like cut my head. Anyways, I take clippers to my head, and every 3 days, like it'll dry out my head, my scalp. But this all-in-one, it's my favorite. Like I use it for my head, my face, my neck. I use it as an aftershave, like absolutely brilliant. We have products for fine lines, wrinkles, and so let me explain something. Our membership is $50. Stay on our product at least $50 every month. And you know what we have? We have a loyalty program. Our loyalty program is you stay loyal to us and people go, oh, you guys have rewards? That's cute. No, rewards are cute. Our loyalty program is spectacular. Okay. I know some of you already love what you see and you're holding it in right now. I know you're excited, but let me show you this. If you stay on our membership and let's say you use our energy product or our recovery, or you use whatever it is, some of our skincare, after 12 months of being loyal to Secret, we will give you a vacation as a gift. What? Yes, a vacation as a gift. And these vacations normally cost between $2,000 and $5,000. This is not a joke. This is not a get rich. Like this is not a too good to be true. This is not this is legit. We invested a lot of money into this, a lot, to give you a gift. Why? When you join Secret, we're going to give you more than you give us. We will give you more than you give us. Here are your 3 options: a 7-night hotel stay, a cruise for 2, or endless European getaway. My best friend just went on a cruise. It's so funny. I did this one last Friday, and he was on. I was talking about him. I was like, yeah, he just went on a cruise with him, his fiance, his son, his brother, their kids. I said, all he did was eat, eat, eat. He called me afterwards. He's like, man, you made me sound like a fatty. I'm like, look, dude, you told me all you did was eat on there. Like you told me. He goes, yeah, but I didn't think you were going to tell the world. So anyways, on these cruises, they have unbelievable food and everything on there. Like they're absolutely fantastic. The endless Europe trip, people go, what does that mean? Endless. That means for a whole year, you can go for 365 days and the hotel stay is on us. On us. And people are going, well, no. Explain. I just did. 365 days. If you want to use all 365, God bless you. If you're going, well, that means I'd have to live in Europe for the next year. Yeah, you can go do that. The only thing that you have to spend money on is your food. And people go, well, I buy my food anyways. I know. Imagine most of you live at a place right now, your home, where you're paying rent or mortgage, you're paying for your TV, you're paying for your internet, you're paying for your food. Now imagine a hotel room that's beautiful, room service, right? Where they make up your room for you, right? Housekeeping, that's the word, housekeeping. Your TV that you don't have to pay for, internet you don't have to pay for. Like everything is covered by us. No resort fees, no taxes. All you got to do is pay for your food. And most of them tell you up front, if you come to ours, our hotel, it's a minimum of 25 a day for your breakfast and 25 a day for your dinner. And you're going, well, that's normal. Like that's normal, right? So understand. And if you don't want to go for the whole year, you want to go once a month for 12 months, you want to go once every 2 months, you want to go once every 6 months, it doesn't matter. We give you up to a year. And then you know what? Stay loyal to Secret. And next year, you'll get another vacation. Here's an example of the 7-night hotel getaway, right? Here's an example of our cruise, right? And here is the endless Europe. But imagine getting a vacation as a gift every year for the rest of your life. What if your grocery store said that? If your grocery store said, hey, we partner with Netflix, stay on Netflix and buy $50 in groceries or $75 in groceries and $20 on Netflix every month, and we'll give you a $5,000 vacation at the end of the year as a gift. Like, there's not a month that you would miss buying your groceries. Do you understand? Like, our loyalty program is the best in the world. I told you, we're the lifestyle company. We help people look better, feel better, and experience the world. Now, living the good life. Most people are existing, they're not even living. So let's help you live. And you know what it takes? It takes money. Money is a tool. It's not everything unless you don't have any. It's definitely a tool. And then there's residual money. You know, my friend says that a residual dollar is better than a regular dollar any day of the week, right? Warren Buffett said that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. And then J. Paul Getty said, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. So becoming our business partner, it's $49. That's your registration. Then what happens after you register, you're going to want like a package. So your first option is our Club Secret Max. You know what this does? That vacation we give you at the end of the year, this gives you the vacation immediately. Immediately. So you want to start and you want to get a vacation, immediately get Club Secret Max. If you're going, yeah, but I want some product too. That was me. I wanted some product. So imagine getting a bunch of product plus a vacation. And by the way, the only thing that you're responsible for with these vacations that we give you as a gift is an activation fee, which is normally $99. So if you do the $200 package, you get the vacation. You have to do the activation fee. If you do the $500 package, you get the vacation, but we also give you the activation fee. What? Yes. And we give you product. And we give you your first month of Club Secret membership for free. And if you do the professional package, you get 2 vacations. You get 2 activation fees. You get a bunch of product. Like, that was the one that I did, the professional package. And you get 1 month of Club Secret for free. So it's absolutely brilliant. So let me just give you an example. Right now, do you know, so between the registration of $49 and $200, it's $249. Do you know somebody else that would love to get a vacation that's worth about $5,000 for $200 and the opportunity to build an income? Like, if somebody sits there and says, hey, I don't know, like when the presentation is done, your friend's going to ask you what part of the presentation interested you the most. You're going to tell them. And then they're going to say, where do you see yourself getting started? It's so funny when somebody goes, well, Muzafer, I don't know. To me, it's an IQ test. Like, you're getting a $5,000 vacation, worst case scenario, for $200. For me, if you refer somebody else, you get a $20 referral fee. Like, why wouldn't you refer everybody and their mom? But if you do the $500 package, or let's say you refer someone that does that, you get a $50 direct bonus, or the $1,000 package, you get a $100 direct bonus. So what if you referred me? I would talk to everybody, like literally everybody. I'm not scared of somebody saying no. You know what I'm scared of is my friend that I don't talk to saying yes to somebody else. That's my biggest fear. So let me explain this to you. When you start to introduce people, we build a team, right? Who builds a team in this world? The successful, the wealthy, the entrepreneurs. You and I are taught, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Successful people are taught to go build a team of people to do it for you. Does the owner of Microsoft do all the work? No, he has a team. The owner of Facebook has a team. Apple has a team. None of these people do all the work themselves. T-Mobile. Guys, we can tell about any big corporation, they have a team. And it costs them millions of dollars to start their business. Our business is simple. It's a direct sales relationship model. So you introduce a couple people, we have the software and everything to track your whole business for you. We have a back office system, everything. But let's say you had 2 people on this Zoom and they saw this and they were like, I'm ready. Like, I don't know, but this makes complete sense. I'm ready. And then those 2 people introduce a couple people. And what happens is that you get 5 people that join the business, but more importantly, they stay on our loyalty program. The 50-50 program, remember? So you have 5 people on your left team, 5 people on your right. You didn't bring all of them yourself. You brought a couple who brought a couple. Our residual income is $50 a month for 5 people left, 5 people right. Some people go, well, Muzafer, that's not a lot of money. I go, yeah, but that's not a lot of people. You only brought a couple who brought a couple. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What happens if they each bring 1? Now you're at 10 left, 10 right, and you're making $200 a month residual. Team, guys, not people you personally brought. Total team. 25 left, 25 right. It says members, but I'm talking about business partners as well. that stay on our 50-50. Our 50-50 program, 25 left, 25 right, you're making $500 a month. We have people that have done this their first month. They got started with no team, less than 1 month, they were at 25. And now they're making a $500 residual every single month. 50-50, you're at $1,000 a month. 100, you're at $2,000 a month. 250, you're at $5,000 a month. 500, you're at $10,000 a month. And 1,000, you're at $20,000 a month. Let me ask you a question. If you were driving your car and you got a flat tire, what would happen? And everybody on this phone has a different answer on this Zoom. Some of you would say, well, I would put on my spare tire. And then once you put your spare tire on, you're back into life again. What about the people that don't have a spare tire? What do? They make a phone call to AAA or a family member or a friend. If you don't have a spare tire, you're dependent on somebody else. So what about your financial vehicle? What if you get a flat tire in your financial vehicle and you don't have a spare tire? You don't have a second income. So many people in the world, when they get a flat tire, they're dependent on family, friends, and the federal government. They're dependent on credit cards. They're dependent on other people helping them. Tonight, you have the opportunity to have a spare tire. For some of you, you may replace your vehicle with Secret. But for some of you, you love what you do. You know, my dear friend Jared loves being a firefighter. But he has a spare tire. His business is growing and growing and growing because he's helping so many other people have success. But what if your spare tire was just $2,000 a month? What if it was $5,000? What if your spare tire is $10,000 a month? Some of you are going, hey, that's more than all four of my current tires. I get it. What happens when we get it to $20,000 a month? This is the first time that I saw something that made so much sense. Because you know what? You and I were raised one way. We were raised like this. If I do this, I get that, Muzafer. If I work 40 hours a week, I get $30 an hour. I make $1,200 a week, Muzafer. If I do this, I get that. This is the first time in our industry we've been able to say, hey, if you do this, it's guaranteed you get that. You do this, you get that. You get 10 people left, 10 people right that are on our 50-50 loyalty program. You get $200 a month. You do 25-25, you get $500 a month. If you do this, you get that. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, there's 7 ways that we earn an income. I just covered one. One, you make money from customers. You make money when you introduce people. You make money like we have residual, team commissions, check match. Imagine. What if you were the person that introduced me? And you get a percentage match of my paycheck every single week. So like customer money is simple. You make 20 to 30%. When your team grows, this is another team bonus. I told you what's called our square bonus. I called that one our residual, our stability check, our security blanket. This is one that's based off of people using the membership and products and volume. This one is an override of 15% based on what people are buying in your team and using and selling. That number may fluctuate up and down. The squared bonus, if you do 5-5, you get 50. If you do 100, you get 2,000 every month. Like, it's brilliant. This is a check match. If you introduced me, whatever my check is, the company will match 20% and give it to you as a matching bonus. And it goes up to 4 generations. Now, we have people that have reached different ranks. These are some average incomes. Some people make more than average. Some people make less. And these are just people that have reached bronze and royale and silver and gold and platinum, ruby, diamond, blue, diamond, red. Like, these are monthly incomes. Okay, now, in 2 weeks, we have the hottest event that's happening. It's in New Orleans. It's our convention called Elevate. This is where everything's going to be elevated. It's literally going to be an elevator for your business, but it's gonna be one of the most funnest events you've ever been to. Friday, we're gonna go on a steamboat together. Friday night, we have a masquerade, like black tie evening gown dinner with like the masquerade. We're in New Orleans. For all of our inner circle members. Our inner circle is our training program that's, imagine Netflix for movies, but inner circle gives you access to success, leaders, wealth, personal development, growth, leadership, like how to build this business. Like it gives you everything. It's our inner circle. So inner circle members are going to have something special Friday night. Saturday is our event. Sunday is our event. Sunday night, we're having a costume neon nights party. Like this will be the funnest event we've ever done. Timing is everything. Opportunities are never lost. They just go to people that take advantage of them. Your friend introduced you. You get started. You go in the very next position. If you go, well, let me think about it. Great. It's okay. You can go in the think about it corner. Then the next person that comes in tomorrow and they go, I'm ready. And then you go, wait. What about me? Well, you go in the next available spot, which would be under Andy. You go, but I saw this before Andy. I know, but you waited. And then everyone Andy brings, you miss out on. Don't be in that position. Get started. Let Andy go on your team. People always go, Muzafer, like, how does it work? I go, it's simple. You fall in one of three categories. All of us do. Category A is somebody that goes, hey, I'm ready to get started. Someone that falls in category B is they go, I just want to be a customer. It's okay. And someone that falls in category C, they just want to wait and see. For those of you that just want to wait and see, God bless you. Like, we're not going anywhere. But if you're going to wait and see, at least use the product. For those of you that are like, well, I want to be a customer. Great. Do you want to be a customer to have better health, better skincare, better both? Do you want to have better lifestyle, better travel, better access to a doctor, better? And some of you are like, I'm an A, like I'm ready. Perfect. Let's get started. And let's start to help you get to 5, 5, 10, 10 and build a team. Right now, what you want to do is get together with the person that introduced you and decide what package works best for you. Small, medium, large, best, better, phenomenal. I don't know. Better, best, better, good, better, best. There you go. Good, better, best. I knew it was something like that. Good, better, best, right? All I can tell you is that get your application done, get registered now. We do these Zooms every week, every day, not every week, every day. So tomorrow at 5 o'clock, same time, same link, there's going to be another one of our leaders that'll be doing a presentation. You can introduce people to that. We can do private Zooms just for you. We can come into your home and do a presentation. We can meet like we meet one-on-ones at Starbucks, people's homes everywhere. We want to help you build a team. Get together with the person that introduced you. Don't miss this. And a lot of you are working with some phenomenal people. So welcome to Secret. Get started. Have a great day, everyone. And God bless.